Hello. I'm going to clean up between my raised beds. Over the years, I always pulled the weeds out in between, but as my garden grows, I just don't have as much time for it. And really, I've just let it go and given up on it. So throughout the season, I just always threw my vegetable cuttings, the dead leaves and things all around. It suppressed them down, I don't think it killed the weeds, but it helped just throughout the year. So now I'm just my intent was always to pick them up and throw them on a garden bed, and I'm going to do that right now. I don't know if I've got the right coat on. It's only 6 degrees, says it feels like 2 degrees, which I agree with. But we've had sun showers all morning, which is really strange here in Newfoundland. Very common when I was in Ontario. Sun's been shining and rain, but I assume I'm going to get warm. Some of this has already done a great job of decomposing. I guess I've been doing it all season. Almost like a make-work program, but the weeds, you can see the grasses are just taking over. So we've got to come up with a solution. I don't know if we're going to do more crushed stone. It works really well and I love it for walking through nice and clear, but we'd have to, in order to do that, or my thinking, I haven't spoken to Bruce, we have a weed suppression underneath it, which is obviously deteriorated now. And we still have crushed stone here, so we'd have to rake it up maybe and then put it all back. Sounds like a lot of work, doesn't it? Doesn't sound like something I want my garden to be somewhat easy. Oh, this strawberry plant, beautiful colors. I'm glad it's here. It looks lovely, but I've got to figure out a way to move it into the strawberry bed. This is the wood from the raised beds falling apart, but Bruce has some replacements for those. It's the carpenter wasps. I think I'm relocating an awful lot of bugs. I'm hiding out in the garage for a minute because I've been rained on 3 times since I started this. I've been thinking with all the foliage, the leaves and such that I've just gathered up, I'm going to place them in these 2 bins, maybe 3 if I need it, I don't think so. A little bit of browns. I don't have many because I put them in my regular compost. I've gathered all this dryer lint. And Bruce is creating sawdust every day, so I'll add more to it. But I'm just going to put it down, then I'll put a box on top with rocks and just let it sit all winter and hopefully create a bit of compost. Obviously it's not a hot compost, but we'll see what happens. Now the wind has picked up and it looks like it's trying to snow. So I want to get in out of this. You know, I think I'm going to need more, but not enough browns, but we'll work on that. I've tucked away in here because we will still get some hurricane type winds and it'll blow. Incredible what things blow around. This looks like a lot of crazy. The reason I didn't just throw it on a bed is because of the creatures that are in here. That there's a lot of brassicas and I just don't need them in my beds with the worms and such. Alright, this looks really crazy. I'm gonna have to get more rocks. This one should do it. Maybe. I'll check on this as the days go by. Hopefully it'll flatten down a bit. And I'll add more browns. So I'm trying a bit of composting here. You can see here where I've picked up and how it did suppress the grasses that were coming up. But okay, here's a sort of before shot. We'll see how this turns out. As usual, that's Bruce banging away. Well, it's fascinating weather today, absolutely fascinating. Well, thank you so much for joining me. Please consider subscribing. Take care, and we'll see you soon.